Hello, students of Embers. This is Mr. Sedlowski coming to you from my house. I hope you're all doing well and you had a wonderful Easter. I hope you were able to share that with your families, or as many as possible. I heard of some wonderful Zoom chats between families that brought everybody together. I hope you were able to do something like that. Or if not, just have a quiet Easter with everybody at home. What matters is that Christ has risen and we're still here celebrating Easter right now here today. So, we're going to continue our music lessons that we left off in class a few weeks ago. If you remember in class, we were talking about notes with our time signatures, 4/4 and 3/4 time, and how to fill out a measure of notes. If 4/4 time, putting the 4 beats to the measure, or 3/4 time, putting the 3 beats of quarter notes to the measure. We were going to work towards pitches. And that's what we would use if we were playing a song or singing a song that had varying sound, pitch. So if we were, for example, singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow, da 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 da. Well, how would we read that in music? Well, you put notes on something called a staff. That is a treble clef staff. The symbol you see here by my finger is a treble clef. That is the upper clef of music. So I would like everybody to take a look at this. If you see, sorry, iPads are sometimes hard to record here. If you see, there's 5 lines. Okay, those 5 lines have 4 spaces in between them, and that would make up the main area of the staff. Notes can actually be written above them. They would draw a line, and they can be below them. They also draw a line there. I'll show you that in a few minutes. But each one, where are the notes on this? What do we call them? What's a basis? Well, another idea for this treble clef is called a G clef. If you notice, it comes down and circles mostly around right here. There's like a cross right here, and that indicates where this staff is called. So we put a G right there. But that makes it kind of hard, right? So there's ways that we do this. This, down here, we see our E is we see our G here. Beneath it is an E. So E, G, B, D, F are all the names of the lines of the staff. Now, when I was raised, that stood for every good boy deserves a favor, or every good boy does fine. A lot of kids, when I was growing up, like to make up their own, and I might even offer you a challenge to do something like that as this lesson continues. But what about the spaces? Well, they're easy, even easier, I tell you. The spaces, which lie in between all of here. Anybody want to take a guess on those before I do it at home? Yeah, if you said face, F-A-C-E, then you had it right. Okay, this probably is inverted for you if you're seeing this that way. I apologize, I'm working on the fly here. But F is the lower space, A is the middle one, C is the upper middle, and E is the top one. So together we have E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. But if you help remember this, every good boy does fine, or face, or maybe fighting against crime eternally. So something that, I don't know, make them up. It's things that you can do. In fact, now that we've gone through them, if anybody wants to come up with their own, and if you think they're really good, you can send it to me at rsedlowski@embersacademy.org. I would love to hear some good ones if you think you got one that's really funny for either EGBDF or FACE. All right? I would like to see a few of these. Now, we also have a bass clef, but I'm going to save that for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. So I'm going to end this video here. And if you're in kindergarten through 2nd grade, please take a look at this. If you have a piano at home, please go over, maybe take a look at it, and maybe you can start to tell where the notes are. You can even play games like take a big particle board or a piece of cardboard and draw a staff on it and make little pin notes, and you can pin the note on the staff that way. It's something we might have done in class had we been together. But I hope that you're all safe, and I hope to hear back from you with those known versions of, once again, E, G, B, D, F, or F, A, C, E. All right? Thank you. Good to hear from you. I hope you're all well.